Hey everyone, my name is Victor Dwyer, and today we're going to use Helium 10 and dive into each associated tool and how to use them on Amazon to effectively grow your business. So, let's dive right in. There we go. I'm still working on my noise. Um, but let's get right into it. So, this is our master Amazon sheet that we created with all the best Amazon tools and services to really help you grow your business, to stay updated with the latest Amazon news, everything associated with that. So you'll find all that within the sheet. So that'd be perfect. And then today we're going to be using Helium 10. So you can see that on this row right here, within the description, everything about Helium 10, the link and all that. And I gave it a 10 because it's a tool that almost everyone needs to use. Their PPC tool does suck most of the time, but let's dive right into it. So this is Helium 10. It's a web-based tool. So going into the Blackbox, these are things I don't normally use since I'm a marketer. But if you were wanting to really figure out what tools are the best ones to go into Amazon or what products to kind of that would be a best fit to help grow your company, you can do previous product research. And like let's say if you were trying to get into the dishwasher space in this, and you can find particular products that are in high growth categories that you can easily replicate, so that way you can see how much they're growing, how much they're falling, and that type of thing. So you'd be able to do that if you were, or if you don't already have products up, or if you were wanting to go into like Amazon's trend finder and see what Amazon things are trending to figure out what products you're trying to replicate. You can put the ASIN in here. The way you can find an ASIN is you can go to any particular product that you see. You see this little B0 number right here. So it's going to be this right here. This is the ASIN. This is the Amazon identifier. All you have to do is put the ASIN in here. You can put dog toys. In this case, I put dog toys. It's not a big deal. And then you can put that in here and then see what the output is and see how much that's trending interest over time type of thing. So yeah, and you'll be able to easily find that interest over time. And then diving into products, you can just save your products. That's not a big deal. Cerebro, let's say for this particular product that I have here, let's say if I was wanting to reverse engineer what this product is ranking for, I could take this ASIN right here, put it into Cerebro. That's the tool I'm on right now. And I can press get keywords. And from here, it'll fetch the data. So that way we can see what keywords are working, what keywords are not. And what is driving the most sales for this particular product. So, for example, I can put filters in here. I'm not going to do any of that right now. So I can see, okay, what are they ranking high for, and what is driving the most search volume? And this is going to be average searches per month on Amazon. So right now, one of their biggest search terms they are rank 1 right now for is, it looks like toys for dogs is one of the biggest ones, and that has over 7,000 searches per month they are getting, and they are ranked 1 for that search term. And you can even click on that little chart right here, on this little section right here, and you can actually pop up what that search volume is over time. So that's valuable for you, so that way you can possibly know, hey, what keywords I can extract into your advertising on Amazon. And it's actually very easy that you can either export it right here, you can download this list, or you can copy it to your clipboard, or you can copy it to Frankenstein. And if you were wanting to say transition this over to your ads, it's very easy. You would just click to Frankenstein. It's very, very simple. And total count cannot be more than 2,000. Okay. Well, normally you'd be able to just load this up and export this data over to. You can export this though. You would have to limit to under 2,000. But what you can do is you can simply just. Let's say I wanted to do the organic rank max 200. Apply that filter, so that way you never get thing under 2,200. Then you would send this to Frankenstein. And from here you have all these lists, and this will remove all the duplicates for you. So it'll remove all the duplicates. Then you say process, and now you have all these keywords that have no duplicates in them. You will have some weird ones like this, like all these weird ones, but usually you can just take the top ones and go off of that. Or you can go back here and take the ones that only have high search volume. So you can say, hey, I only want the search volume with a minimum of 1,000, and that way you're only getting super relevant, very popular searches here. And then you can export that data to Frankenstein, so that way you can start using, start bidding for it on ads. And you process, now you have a lot less. So now these are really relevant search terms for you. So, and then you'll be able to copy all this, load it up into your advertising, and then go from there. So, totally possible. Just another way to use Cerebro. So, moving on to the next tool. This also works for Walmart too, so you can put that Walmart URL in there. ID. This is Magnet. This is more if you were, so you know how previously we put the Amazon ASIN in there, the Amazon ID? So this one is more keyword related. So this is if you don't have a good reference of an ASIN yet, like you're starting in a new category, for example. And let's say if I want to do like dog, I'll just use dog toys in this case, and I'll keep it consistent. So I'll do like dog toys for aggressive chewers, for example. Like I'm starting a new category of dog toys for aggressive chewers. And then what it will do, it'll find me other keyword related search queries that I can use here. So like dog chew bones, that's a popular one. Large dog bone, puppy bone, and this IQ score here tells you, hey, this is a good. This basically tells you basically at its core, the relevancy versus the amount of competitors that are trying to go for that listing. So the higher the number should mean that it's a better opportunity for you, essentially. And you can see that this category is growing pretty well, or staying pretty consistent over time. So not a lot of fluctuation, which is good. And then the search volume trend will tell you how much is going up or how much it's going down. And then how much competing products are happening. The CPR means how many units you have to give away in order to rank at the top. I'm not going to get into that today. I'll do that on a future video. And then, yeah, that's how you use the magnet tool. And then the misspeller, we'll just check for misspelled keywords. Nothing too important here. Just you can enter in, you know that Frankenstein tool? You can basically copy all these things and put it over in the misspeller, and then it'll check if you have anything misspelled, type of thing. Okay, but yes, you would be able to select all this and check for any misspellings. Cool. And then from here, you can have your save the list keywords. And then, like I said, this Amazon advertising platform isn't the best, so I don't use it for any of my clients or anything else. But you can definitely use this. At its core, most of Amazon's advertising tools are just bid optimization tools anyway. So you can use this if you're wanting just to start and it's already part of your Helium 10 subscription, but I would recommend using a better tool down the line once you are actually starting to make a lot of money. And then I'm not going to move on from that because it's really not a big deal. And then you can use these Helium 10 landing pages. I personally don't use them. I use Unbounce for my Helium 10 landing pages, or for my landing pages, because I found these very restrictive. So I personally don't use these. I use a tool called Unbounce. But you can utilize this just for simplicity if you guys want. If once you get more advanced, I would use Unbounce. Frankenstein is a keyword processor. We already went through this. You can put a huge list of keywords and it will convert a lot of things for you. So it's pretty cool. Scribbles is a cool keyword optimizer. You can put a huge list of lots of phrases in here. So like, I'll utilize this one. Which one is this? I'll utilize this one. Okay. So like, let's say if I wanted to put all these different phrases in here, apply. Oh, I need to do a better list actually. So what I'll do is I'll just do this. Do a list of these. Boom. Apply. So basically, when you are creating your list of keywords, it's going to say, hey, make sure you utilize these keywords more, essentially. So if I were wanting to say, like, if I was creating my listing, I would do dog, toys, small, chewable. And it would just help you create it. It's that simple. like chew puppies, like just something like that, and it would help you. You see how it like starts crossing it off on the left side? It helps you create your listing, makes it work better essentially. So it's pretty cool. I personally don't use it. We usually utilize just Amazon best practices, and we go off of that. It does kind of slow down the process a little bit more. I'm not huge on Amazon SEO anymore. 3 years ago, I was. I think the algorithm's a little bit different now, in my opinion. That's my opinion. That's a very controversial subject. I'm not going to get into that. Okay, and then index checker. From here, you'll be able to basically see what keywords you're indexed for. So basically, the best way to say indexed is saying that, hey, you're not off the map when it comes to, let's say you're selling a dog toy, okay? When you first list that product on Amazon, Amazon's going to have to try to figure out what this product is and try to index you for that. And from here, you'll be able to, once you list your dog toy, you'll be able to see here, oh, is my keyword indexed? So what you'll be able to do is I'll be able to go to this product. Obviously, this is going to be indexed, but I'm going to go here, put in that ASIN that we have, and then I'm going to put the keyword dog toys and see if it's ranked for that. Or what I can do, I can take this whole list right here and see if this is indexed for all of these. Okay, and so from here you can see the traditional index. Just means the traditional keyword index. Yes, you are indexed. The field index, field ASIN index. I'm actually not sure exactly what that means. Storefront index just means if you can find it on the back end of the storefront, it's not a big deal because storefront's not that big of a thing. Cumulative is considered a partial successful. I'm honestly not sure what that means either. So usually I just use the traditional index, and I usually go off of that. So I'm actually not sure what the relevancy is on that side. Yeah, I usually don't use this tool because I usually work off of keyword rankings. So index checker is not something I utilize very much. Cool. And then let's go to the next one. So from here, I'm going to pull in that ASIN one more time of this product. Boom, listing analyzer. Let's analyze this listing that we have right here. Okay, perfect. So you can see, okay, the listing quality score is pretty good. We have almost a 9.0, doing awesome. And then where are my other insights? Top 10 keywords, price, add competitor, above for comparison. I wonder why it's not pulling in. Oh, got it. I'm not paying the $1 million for it. Okay. But basically, for the for the medium plan that I'm on, basically you'll get the title, like you'll see all the breakdown here. You'll see a little bit more of a breakdown if you pay the extra for the diamond plan, but you'll get basically the sales, the revenue, the price, the average market price, the average market rating, BSR, and you'll be able to compare your products versus the others, see what the rankings are on them, and what potential phrases might be a good fit for you. So it's just good to analyze your best seller and see where you can optimize, where you can do better, and everything else. And it looks like this is just a better version of the listing optimizer. So you basically will be able to go here and edit them and basically be able to optimize a little bit more. I'm not going to dive into that because most people don't end up using these things. To be honest, I'm just diving into them. So this will give you basically like think about like an A/B test if people actually want to use that product. That's what this audience test will do, and see if this is a good fit before actually selling the product. That's all this will really do. I'm not really going to dive into that too much. A lot of people do end up using this tool though. It's this one. So from here, this is where you can track all your keywords, how much they progressed over time, the search volume on a particular product, and you'll be able to see the actual keyword rankings increases and falls for a particular keyword on a product. So I'll be able to say for iron gummies, we've been basically tracking anywhere above 10 for the past 2 months, which is really good. So we're really killing it on the search term. So I'm really happy with with those results actually. So and you'll be able to change that to a year based off how long you've been tracking it and everything else. So these are things that you'll be able to track within Helium 10, and that gets utilized a lot. So that's very easy to add. You just press add new product. You put in your ASIN, what keywords you want to track, and now you're starting to track it. So that's actually utilized quite often in this. So highly recommend using this keyword tracker right here. Market tracker, this is a more broader sense. If you are wanting to track how the overall market is doing, it's very simple to do. You can press just create market, the overall, and you can start tracking the overall market and seeing what competitors are rising and everything else like that. This is if you were all in a specific category. I don't utilize this too much. And then profits, I'm not going to dive into that. Most people don't end up using those things. And then these are basically these are usually Alta cash flow management. Yes, this will just basically streamline your payments. This isn't utilized very much, but you can create an account real fast with this and basically make your cash flow a lot easier to go. Alerts is very utilized within Helium 10. So from here, you'll be able to actually see and put up an alert if you start getting 1-star reviews, if you start seeing like 1-star reviews or any other types of alerts. You'll be able to do that within Helium 10, which is actually very, very helpful for you. So if you're like, or someone's hijacking your buy box, reselling your product for a lower price, you'll be able to get those alerts, which is very helpful. And then inventory protector, this is valuable if you were trying to find, basically, I don't find this very valuable, the coupon abuse prevention. Like if you were wanting to protect certain inventory levels from getting utilized, but I don't find this extremely valuable, so I'm not going to dive into it too much. And then Refund Genie, you can easily get a refund. I've seen clients that have gotten huge refunds for this, where you basically, Amazon always messes up their inventory on the back end, and like small little things, and like let's say you lose like 10 units, you can actually request a refund pretty easily through these type of tools and get a lot back. So I would highly recommend you use that. And then I also recommend using some type of email automation tool to also request reviews on this. So that way you can request reviews for your certain products. That will be very valuable to you. So make sure you're utilizing and getting all these reviews back. So you'll be able to do that in a follow-up. So that way you're utilizing as many review tactics as possible. And I'll make a review video in the future for that. And then you could do inventory management, where you can see really how to make sure you are fulfilling your restock and everything else like that. And then you can go over your business valuation. So that's kind of an overview. I'm sorry for blasting through basically everything. I wanted to try to condense this as small as humanly possible, but that's the overall on how Helium 10 is, each particular tool, and how to utilize each one of them. So I hope this was valuable, and that's why I gave it the rank I did. Everyone needs to utilize a Helium 10 tool, and so I hope this was valuable. Let me know any way I can help. Thanks.